The business marketing pathway offers a variety of classes from starting from an introduction business class to learning about accounting, marketing, personal finance. Um, in the marketing class, I finished the marketing class and received a OSHA 10 general certification, which looks nice on my resumes. And the accounting class, we've done a bunch of online activities, learning how to keep books, learning checks and balances in the accounting equation. In the principles of business class, we're learning through a different variety of different ways. Like we're starting to learn vocab, how to read business sheets. Now we've had guest speakers come in. We're doing a bunch of online activities on paper, working together. We're learning a bunch about like the general ideas. And in the personal finance class, we've done a whole bunch of different online activities with a program called Virtual Business. It's helped a lot online. You have a little avatar and you go into a world and simulate a life and how to buy a car, do taxes.
I decided to take the business marketing pathway. Well, I didn't really know what it was when I first took Principles of Business freshman year, and then Mr. Rocha would talk about it. So I decided that at that time I wanted to for further studies. I wanted to go and do a business major, and I decided that I was going to do the pathway and learn as much as I could about different business opportunities, and that's I completed the pathway. I was able to get OSHA certified through the pathway.
Going into high school, I was excited to see that there was a culinary class so I could show my skills as well as build on them. Culinary was definitely the class I look forward to each day because it allowed me to work as a team, be on my feet, and eat good food. I discovered my love for nutrition and wellness, learning different food groups and how it affected the human body. Even taking culinary class during COVID was rewarding because it built my confidence, independence, and technique. Moving forward in Global Gourmet, we were able to make meals for the community center, and I was able to earn my Serve Safe Food Handler certification. Lastly, now in my senior year, I'm taking restaurant management and on track to earn my Serve Safe Workplace certification. We have constructed a coffee shop called the Clipper Cafe and sell coffee and pastries. Overall, my culinary track experience has been all positive and has built on my skills as well as relationships. I highly recommend it because of all the certifications you can receive and the amazing food cooked each day.
I chose this program because culinary has always been a big part of my life growing up with grandmothers who love to make food. This course has taught me how to sustain a business, how to budget my ingredients, and apply the lessons to outside experiences. After completing ServeSafe and other programs involved with this course, I've been able to speak about it and use it to my advantage at my work. I highly recommend this class as long as you remember that although you're learning, you still take the time to enjoy it and simply have fun.
Hello, my name is Andrew Plord, and I am taking Graphics 3 at Falmouth High School. I like making different types of projects and checking out what other people are making in the class. I like to be free to make whatever I can think of and be creative. I think students should take it because, first, it's a fun class. I have a lot of fun doing it, and I have been for the past 3 years. You've been taking regular art through elementary school and middle school art where you just paint or draw or anything but on the computer. So it's a different type of art. And you can learn photo editing skills that you can use in the future. For me personally, I want to take visual communications as a major in college because I'm interested in it and I like it. I've used these skills on photos that I've taken and just photos in general, like some of the stuff that's on the screen. There's so many different things you can do with it, like with typing or just really anything. And also for the future, everything's becoming more technology based, so artists can have different ways to show and make their work.
The Early Childcare Program is a CVTE pathway in which students learn how to work with young children. Students who complete the Early Childhood Pathway are qualified for a variety of professional positions. Completion of the Early Childhood Pathway will result in a preschool teacher license from the state of Massachusetts in the Department of Early Education and Care. This pathway will prepare a graduate for a job or career right out of high school. Something I always enjoy about this program is even after a tough morning, the kids can always cheer me up.
In the first course, Child Development, students learn about all the stages of life, beginning at conception and continuing through adolescence. While studying each stage of a child's life, we look at the development of the whole child.
We study the physical, intellectual, social, and emotional development of the children. We learn how children's bodies grow, how their brains develop, and why they behave the way they do. My favorite part about being part of this program is that the kids are really excited to see you every day, and it's a really great feeling to be able to see all the kids during the day and know that they are excited to see you.
The second course in the pathway is Childcare 2, the preschool. In this hands-on class, students observe, supervise, and teach young children. At our on-site preschool, children ages 3 to 5 participate in multi-sensory, meaningful learning experiences. These experiences are created and provided by the high school students. We are responsible to plan, prep, deliver, and evaluate lessons. Along with working with the children, we are lucky to be a positive role model in their lives. We encourage, support, and build relationships with our kids. My favorite part is watching them have fun with the activities we teach them.
The final course in the early childhood pathway is the childcare internship. Senior interns have an opportunity to travel to a preschool or elementary school in Falmouth. In these classrooms, some roles and responsibilities include supervision, classroom duties, and prep work, and even helping children one-on-one or in a small group. My favorite part about the internship is when I arrive, all the kids come running up and give me the biggest hugs. And they're so happy to see me, and I'm so excited to be with them.
Video production has 4 course offerings in the program. The first is Intro to Video, where students learn the fundamentals of television production through projects that give us the chance to combine video with graphics, imaging, and sound to tell a story. We learn how to plan, film, and edit an assignment using digital video tools. We work in both a TV studio and an editing lab to design and create projects. We learn about camera techniques, digital editing, audio mixing, producing video segments for use on Falmouth Educational Channel 14. We also learn about every job in a television studio and receive hands-on training to develop our skills. The next program is Advanced Video, where we continue to develop and refine production techniques through activities that use the resources of the video program. Projects include things like short films, editorials, writing original screenplays, and broadcast journalism stories. The third program is Inside FHS, which is a video studies class where students view and critique TV, film, and online resources in order to broaden their knowledge of video production and storytelling. I really enjoy it. I joined in my 9th grade. I was able to learn a lot about it, and it really pulled me in to be able to understand things, and it's gotten me to possibly be able to pursue filming in a career path. And I would like to do that, and this class has helped me to be able to see all the fun behind movies.
Each course is different, but across the pathway there is a balance of vocational and academic education as well as field trips.
Students can learn life skills such as financial literacy, accounting, marketing, business management, and entrepreneurship. Students also have the option of participating in internships.
They will also learn important skills needed for success in the workplace, like punctuality, communication skills, collaboration, teamwork, leadership, and problem solving.
Students who complete the pathway will also take the OSHA 10 General Safety Certification course, which, if completed, will get students their OSHA certification.
I'm hoping to study environmental science and sustainability studies when I go off to college, so this was, off the bat, like a fantastic opportunity for me to be able to get out here. I have my own garden at home. I also work at a garden. I work at Spore Gardens every summer. So, I got a little bit of background knowledge in how gardening goes. But what I've loved is the more academic and scientific perspective, and also the social justice perspective of how, food is more available to certain groups of people, or how land, especially like Native American land, isn't always equally distributed. And just being able to connect that to something that I'm so profoundly interested and passionate about is something that I'm so excited about. We have all these plants out here that I'm surrounded by, all these little seedlings. I'm not sure how many of them are in frame, but these are all ones that we filled these beds with soil ourselves. We sowed these seeds, we've been thinning the seeds, and we've been using these beds sort of as a way to teach us everything about the very first steps, and we'll hopefully get to harvest them and eat them ourselves, which is another great part. We get to eat a lot of snap peas that we have in the beds over there, tomatoes, all kinds of amazing things. But I've had so much fun learning a lot more about like the social aspects of something that I'm so interested in.
I really feel like I've learned a lot, especially outside of my comfort zone in this class, not only with the gardening and talking about sustainability with growing our food, but also the idea of social justice in land and how we can make sure that the land is accessible to everyone and accessible to those who were here first, obviously the indigenous people. For here it's the Wampanoag people. It was really important. We wanted to talk about how actions speak louder than words. So our idea with using our garden as a part of social justice is inviting some members of the tribe to be able to use the garden and be able to harvest some of the food and teach us about the crops and everything and tell us the oral history of everything. And that was a really prospective idea, considering that with the land acknowledgement that we have, the land would actually get to be used and appreciated as it should be.